In John 2:19, Mark 14:58, and Matthew 26:61, Jesus said, I will raise myself up on the third day. He would speak of the temple in front of his disciples and tell them, this temple will be broken down. Break this temple down, I will build it up in 3 days. In these accounts, Jesus mentioned several times that he would raise himself up on the last day. However, in Galatians 1 verse 1, it says God the Father raises Jesus Christ up on the third day. In fact, that's what Jesus means. Jehovah will save him from death. So is this a contradiction? Whenever Jesus would heal someone, what would he tell them? Your faith has made you well. If he heals a woman from her plagues and she's thanking him, what would Jesus say? Your faith has made you well. In other words, what? Did that person heal themselves because of their faith? No. God healed them, but because of their faith, they were made well. If Jesus raises someone from the dead, he's healed them from death. He saved them from death. If that person had faith before he died, and they were put to death unjustly, now what would Jesus tell that person? Your faith has resurrected you. Jesus knows that he was going to be put to death. He knew he was going to be dead for 3 days. If anyone has faith in God, it's Jesus Christ to the highest degree. And the account says that he would rise on the third day. Jesus has no doubt that his Father is going to raise him up on the third day. So his faith, Jesus' faith, has made him well. Jesus' faith has resurrected him. So he can, in a sense, say, I will resurrect myself on the third day. If I'm sick and Christ heals me, he tells me my faith has made me well, I can say I've healed myself by my faith. But Christ didn't heal me. I didn't heal me. God healed me, but through Christ. But Christ, when he died, he breathed his last. He was dead. He was gone. Only God, Yahweh, could save him from the dead. That's why Galatians 1:1 says Yahweh will save him from the dead. And when Jesus was on the torture stake, what did he say? My God, why have you forsaken me? Now, Jesus knows his Father didn't forsake him, but there's more to that. I won't get into that. But that shows you Jesus was relying on his Father, and he knew his Father, Galatians 1:1, God the Father would raise him from the dead, not the Son, because the Son was dead. We've heard about the law of attraction, haven't we? If you haven't heard of the law of attraction, I'll tell you right now, it's legitimate. Okay, it happens. Someone may be sick or be grieving a certain illness, and by their faith that they will get well, they actually get well. They get better. And science has not been able to prove how this happens. And so they've coined it as the law of attraction. You have faith in something, it will come to you. Now, obviously, those possibilities are presented by the Almighty, but based on the faith you have that it would happen to you. Christ says, if you believe, if you ask, and you don't doubt at all, it will be given to you, provided you have faith. That's the law of attraction. So now, did that person, by his faith, was it him who made that possibility a reality? What he was wishing for, the law of attraction, did he bring it to himself, or was it God that made it possible? So that person can say he's brought himself riches. He can say he healed himself by his faith, but it was actually God who healed them. What's the placebo effect? You have a study where one person is giving the actual antidote, the other person is not. Both get better. One thought they were taking the antidote, and by their faith, they actually got results from it. Sometimes just as good as the person who took the drug, Sometimes half as much as the person who took the drug, sometimes not at all. Maybe because that person didn't have faith in it. But the person who showed faith, he gets the placebo effect and it actually happens to him as if he took the drug. Again, did that person heal himself, or was it God that made it the possibility a reality? So that's what Jesus meant by he would raise himself on the third day. Otherwise, it would be a contradiction of Galatians 1 verse 1. And of course, there are no contradictions in the Bible.